For 4.2, we're going to be focusing on dividing fractions. So in the real-world example for Explore activity number 1, we're going to model fraction division. In some division problems, you may know a number of groups and need to find out how many or how much are in each group. In other division problems, you may know how many there are in each group and need to find the number of groups. So for part A, you have 3/4 of a cup of salsa for making burritos, and each burrito requires 1/8 cup of salsa. How many burritos can you make? To find the number of burritos that can be made, you need to determine how many 1/8 cup servings are in 3/4 cup. Using the diagram of how many, you can find how many eighths there are in 3/4 cup. They're going to be 6. So you have enough salsa to make 6 burritos. In the example for number B, 5 people share a half a pound of cheese equally. How much cheese does each person receive? To find how much cheese each person receives, you need to determine how much is in each of 5 parts. How much is in each part? 1/10, so each person will receive 1/10 of a pound of cheese. You can write the division shown by each of the model. We were taking 3/4 and dividing it by 1/8, which is where we got 6. And we can do 1/2 divided by 5, which equals 1/10. Another way to divide fractions is to use reciprocals. Two numbers whose product is 1 are reciprocals. So for example, 3 times 4 and 4 times 3, they are reciprocals because when you multiply them together, you get 12/12, which equals 1. To find the reciprocal of a fraction, we just switch the numerator and the denominator around. To find the reciprocal of each number, again, if I have 2/9, I flip it over into 9 seconds. The reciprocal of 2/9 is 9 seconds. The reciprocal of 1/8 will be 8/1, or 8. For 5, the reciprocal would be 1/5. I would rewrite it as a fraction of 5/1 and then flip it over to make it 1/5. Is any number its own reciprocal? Yes. If so, what numbers justify your answer? Well, 1/1 is a reciprocal because 1/1 equals 1. Does every number have a reciprocal? Explain. No. 0 does not have a reciprocal. It is not possible to multiply 0 by any number to get a product of 1. The reciprocal of a whole number is a fraction with 1 in the numerator. So the reciprocal of a whole number is a fraction. So let's say if my fraction was 6, or let's say my whole number was 6, if I write it as a fraction, it would be 6/1, and the reciprocal would be then 1/6. Find the reciprocal of each number. So again, I'm flipping it to become from 7/8 to 8/7, from 9/1 to 1/9, and from 1/11 to just 11. In Explore activity number 2, you're using reciprocals to find equivalent values. So in division, you can see here the difference between division and multiplication. In the charts, you're completing the table to just show the pattern. And then how does each multiplication problem compare to its corresponding division problem? Well, the first fraction is the same. The second fractions are reciprocals of each other. Okay, so biggest difference is when I am multiplying 6/7 times 7 seconds. When I multiply 6/7 by the same problem, I'm going to flip it to get its reciprocal, and I get the same answer. How does the answer to each multiplication problem compare to the answer to its corresponding division problem? They are the same. Using the pattern in the table to make a conjecture about how you can use multiplication to divide one fraction by another, multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second fraction. That's going to be your method for how you're going to be doing division. Write a division problem and a corresponding multiplication problem like those in the table, assuming that your conjecture is 8 and 8 is correct. What is the answer to your division problem? So this is just a sample answer, but I could take 5/7 divided by 3/4. If I flip it over and do 5/7 times 4/3, I get an answer of 20/21. On the other side, using reciprocals to divide fractions, dividing by a fraction is equivalent to multiplying it by its reciprocal. So we're going to take a problem like 5/9 divided by 2/3, and we're going to rewrite it as a multiplication problem using that rap music video that we mentioned earlier in this Canvas activity. So I'm going to keep 5/9. I'm going to change the sign to a multiplication sign, and then I'm going to flip 2/3 to become 3/2. And then I'm going to multiply across, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. I get my answer of 15/18. I'm then going to write it in its simplest form. I know that 3 goes into both 15 and 18. 3 goes into 15 5 times, and it goes into 18 6 times, so I can reduce this to its simplest form of 5/6. Then it's your turn to practice. So you have division problems where, again, you're going to keep your first fraction, change the sign to a multiplication sign, and then flip to get your reciprocal, and then multiply across. If you do that and you simplify it down, you'll get the answers of 2 1/4 for number 10 and 1 1/2 for number 11. And then for the guided practice, you're finding the reciprocal of each fraction, which again is just going to be the flipping of the fraction. So 2/5 becomes 5/2. The second one is 1/9 becomes 9, and number 3, 10/3 becomes 3/10. And then we're doing some more practice with division, where I take 4/3, I change the sign, and I flip that fraction to become the reciprocal 3/5. I then multiply across, which should give you the answer of 12/15, and then you still need to reduce down. 3 goes into 12 4 times, 3 goes into 15 5 times, which is why you get your answer of 4/5. Same thing goes for the other problems. You can take a look at those answers. And then number 7, how do you divide fractions? You multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. That's just an essential check-in to make sure you understand the process for how you divide fractions.